Hi, I'm Badger, and this is my series where I progress my account and learn how to PK. Welcome to the Gamer Dad Diaries. Hello, so I'd like to start the video by saying a huge thank you to everyone's support on the initial video. I didn't really come into this with any amount of expectation, and I was honestly, the fact that one person has watched it, I'm super happy. So, you know, the fact that nearly 100 people have watched it, I'm so impressed with that. I'm so happy. It's a small number compared to some people, but it means that this message is resonating with someone, and I love that. You can see in the background, I started the week doing a bit of Nex. I have this ZCB. I don't actually remember why I bought it initially, but I have it. I was going to get rid of it, especially because it increased after the Blood Moon Rises come out in value, and I thought, look, you know what? Let's just do a few kills of Nex. I've done quite a lot of Nex on my other account, but not hardly any on this account, as I'll show you in a second. Regardless, this is a mass. It's just like doing the lottery. I don't remember what the odds of getting an item are, but it's very low. It's mostly conserving supplies. People like to spread the cough everywhere. No one really knows what's going on, so I try and just stand back and play as cautiously as possible. I think it's better to just be in there more with the supplies, and that way you've just got more chances of, like, the longer you're in there, the more kills you get, the more chance you have of a drop. So, with that said, sometimes you play the lottery, sometimes you lose the lottery, but other times you win the lottery, as you're about to find out. I'll let the clip play. There we have it, a Torva plate body. Let's go. I was so happy. Oh my goodness. This account has 38 Nex KC at the time of recording, and that is a 160 mil drop. Oh, this was exactly what the account needed, because the plan now is I'm just going to take this money and I'm going to invest it into PKing supplies. I bought a load of return sets, and that's going to be sort of the money that I can waste PKing. If I die for all 160 mil, so be it. It's money that I didn't have, so it's just what I'm going to go for. In the background now, you can see some LMS. I wanted to get some PKing done, and I sort of thought, well, let's warm up with some LMS. Everyone says it's good to warm up with. This game was one of the better ones. I think I ended up getting a few kills. Watching it back now, it's kind of crazy. Like, I didn't need this crystal helm. I'm sort of thinking at this time, like, oh, maybe overplay. Do I want to do a full switch? What I didn't realize is actually I could have just worn the overplate helm and it would have been fine. I've got the PvP tracker on, so you can see how good or bad I'm doing. I think most of the fights felt like I was there or thereabouts, hits off prayer. For reference, the Bofa absolutely slaps. I couldn't believe how good it was. I love the videos where people are like PKing in max with the Bofa, and like I can see why, right? So this guy's gonna go down now, and I think he goes down to the poison. Maybe it's not quite yet, but I feel like I did an okay job. On the tracker I'm 30 ahead, but he also died with loads of food left over here. Like, I think this is quite bad. Yeah, see, at the end it was very even. Anyway, well, for reference how slow this is on 2x speed and my clicks still look really slow. I dropped the AGS because I feel like Claw's not already better than AGS. I'm not too sure, and at this point, I was so happy. You know, I killed the bot at the start, but then I have killed someone, and I think this is a really good warm-up. I've since gotten the Death Dotter plugin, which I'm hoping is going to sort of help some of this these difficult moments where people are stacked and you don't know who's doing what. Anyway, this is going really, really well, and I feel like I got this guy on the ropes. Actually, on the track out, I'm down, but it honestly felt like I was doing well. So, what I should have done here, looking back, is I think, did he have a harm? Or he had something better than, yeah, oh no, a volatile, sorry. He had a volatile, that's so much better than the purging staff. I was just, at this point, I was overwhelmed. I was feeling really good. 6 survivors left. I thought I have a genuine chance here. It's, what's that, like 1 to 2 more people to kill? This guy gets on me though, and this is where you sort of get the feeling when someone is better than you, it's just unplayable. This guy only used range and melee, but he was so much better than me. Either way, I had a blast. It was really fun. I did do some other games, but honestly, there wasn't that much excitement going on. It was normally just 1 or 2 kills. But safe to say, I'm learning lots about the inventory management, and I'm looking forward to doing some more. So, after I warmed up in LMS, it was time to get out into the wilderness and do my first real PKing trip of the series. I sort of geared up with my +1 being the toxic staff of the dead. I figured, worst case, I get smited for this, it's 10 mil, I'm not really bothered, and it gives venom, so it must be good. I've since swapped this to using the Halley, though, and this was the hardest part, honestly, just hopping around the worlds to find a fight. It's certainly the most frustrating. I've actually changed the strategy slightly since this clip, and I check if the doors are open, I go and wait more by the tele spot. Anyway, this is the first official kill of the series. Very typical loot of a someone doing bones. They're all about 50 to 70k. Then, if you've seen, I put a short up of this fight already. This was actually super fun. I felt like me and this guy were pretty evenly matched. At this point, I didn't have the tracker on in the wildy. Again, I've since fixed that, but this felt like we were really even. The rush of it actually mattering and the prayer actually being important, I can't explain to you how fun this was. And this actually felt way more even than any fight I had in LMS. I go for a bit of a smite because I've seen that this guy's dropped his prayer at least once, so I'm thinking I could be on for some loot here. He's, I think it's the Nally, the Fury, I'm not sure what else he's got of value, but anyway, I make a pretty crucial mistake because I've been out in the wilderness for a while. You see now, I've actually ran out of ice sacks. This guy, oh, I thought it was over. I thought he was going to get away. Thankfully, he waited really long to try and get in a tangle and get away. And actually, I think he could have gone for it and gone under me. It would have been better, and I get the KO with the bolt. This is my biggest kill at the time, and it was for 308k, as you can see on the screen. So now we have a second match. This is actually a rematch. This guy killed me the first time, and this is what got me to change to the Noxious Halley. I nearly get the KO off the rip. He actually gets chanced twice on prey range, but I don't want to pretend like I had the upper hand here at all. This guy, I mean, I feel like when you're not sculling up and you can bring stuff like Torva plate, like, it's kind of insane. It's quite hard. Yeah, he also has the AGS, and in a second I'm going to get AGS'd on 45 off prayer. I 100% should have died here. So he did kill me for 500k, my risk, in the last game, but it was really close. So anyway, we got the rematch, and spoiler alert, but if you've seen the short, it goes okay for me. I definitely could have played a lot better, and I look forward to getting better. This guy also had seeds. I tried a few times to sort of get a log. I sort of realized I was in for the long haul, and anyway, I don't know why here, I'm watching it back now, I don't know why I turned my protection prayers off. Some sort of error on my part for sure. But either way, the fight's going really well. It's kind of even, as you can see on the tracker. Like we're kind of even, but I get the 47 with the bolt, and then another max on prayer for the KO. Now I go to Ferox and I cash the key, and what you'll see is this. So I was out when this guy died. I was completely out, and this guy still had 3 brews. I'm not 100% sure how he got that into his inventory. This is what I'm looking at now. My guess is that he didn't have stuff like the looting bag, maybe. I'm not too sure. Anyway. So, I guess now I'll show you what else I've been getting on with on the account. I feel like this has been quite a rushed video, but there's so much has happened in the week. We did manage to complete Blood Moon Rises. This quest is an absolute banger. I strongly recommend everyone does it. It's really fun. It was shorter than other Grandmaster quests that I can remember, and this was without quest helper as well. I don't think this was too bad at all. The final boss fight is challenging, but honestly I didn't think it was too bad. It maybe took 3 attempts. I didn't want to put any clips in because sort of spoilers and stuff. And there you have it. We got 86 agility from that, which is a huge win for the account. And then along with the agility levels, I think I've gotten 1 hunter level, and it looks like I'm very close to a 2nd. And I've also gotten a strength level. I was on holiday with the family for a few days, and I also went to a gig on Saturday, so we didn't get loads of time to play. I'm still up, I think, according to Wise Old Man, I'm up sort of 2.8 mil experience on the week, which is perfect. I'm aiming for sort of 2 mil a week, averaging out some fast, some slow skills. I definitely spent more time PKing this week than skilling, partly because it was new to me, it was enjoyable, and I was on such a high after getting the next drop, but I'm going to try and fit in a bit more skilling. I'm just experimenting with some of the methods in Vampirium. This stim, it's called Stim Fight Hunter. This is really strong. You can easily get 120, 130k experience an hour, and it is so AFK. It's sort of 2 clicks every 45 seconds. Like, it's so nice. And I have tried the leechfin fishing. It was fine. I don't think I'm going to do much of it. It's not really for me. I feel like fishing is best done as an AFK skill. I haven't done the woodcutting because I'm 99 already and I'm not really into it. And I haven't tried the Maggot King yet. I am going to. I just haven't had the chance this week. So maybe that's going to be one for next week's video. So that's the progress. To catch you up on the PvP loot, I only enabled loot keys for this series, so they were starting from 0. As of time of recording, I've died for about 700k worth of loot. There's 1 death in very low risk, and then 1 death in sort of 550k loot. And my loot key value is 1.5 mil, which is really good, you know. That means I'm sort of double up on my money, but it wouldn't matter if I was down 10 mil. Like, I've had a great time, and I really hope that this series inspires people who are newer to PvP, but have a go. Not everyone out in the wilderness is Dino or 61M or any of these gamers. And honestly, if you can kill some of like either the people doing the bones or some PVMers, like if I kill 5 people doing bones at the altar and then that way I profit, like that's already covered my deaths. Anyway, I'd just like to say thank you for all the support from everyone. Again, like I didn't expect 1 view, so to be up at 100 and then the shorts at 1000, I'm overjoyed, and I really hope that this inspires you to have a go at some PKing and shows that as a gamer dad with old reflexes, not much time, you can still have a great time. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. If you like this format, if you would like it to be more PK focused or less PK focused. And that's all for now. I'll see you in the next one.